Get on the train before it leaves the station. The truth train is coming, gonna run them down, run them down.
Alright folks, we're here today talking about the $50 million bullet again. I'm going to be playing a little clip for you that David Starr allowed to be shared on social media and stuff. And I believe this is them doing some filming for their upcoming December 7th. They're going to be premiering their trailer for the movie. So I believe this might be some of that, but I'm not sure or certain of that. But anyway, we get to see some of the camera crew and film crew here working a bit and doing a couple different shots down this particular corridor and everything. It's downstairs, actually. It's some footage that we maybe kind of haven't seen a whole lot of so far in terms of VNC. So it's going to be interesting here. So it's a little clip of basically the film crew and stuff doing a little bit of filming here. And we'll come on back.
Yep, I'm following you.
It's all clear on the ground here. Can you make that a little bit brighter?
Income, we're gonna go from here to there.
Oh, yeah. Is your f-stop all the way up?
No, not all the way. I might not have to.
There you go. Stay behind the mouse. So yeah, just first one, go down the right hand side, and then do one that way, do one center, and then we'll do one left, and then that's good.
Watch your shadows too.
Yeah, because I was watching your screen here too. You could see somebody's shadow on the floor in the screen.
Okay.
So yeah, just stay higher. Awesome.
Okay.
Good.
Middle?
Middle, then left, and then we're good. Perfect. Keep going. Go all the way through to the equipment room. Stay on the stairs. Coming through. Thank you.
Okay, so there you go. It's pretty exciting, December 7th, that's when they're going to be premiering this trailer for the $50 million bullet. I anticipate that, we'll see how this footage will be used in there. And so, like I said, everybody get out there and support this movie. I think this is going to help to show the general attitude there with law enforcement and everything in Wisconsin when it comes to the people they view as undesirable, like they basically deemed Steven Avery, and kind of in the same way the folks down at Eagle Nation Cycles. It's absolutely shameful that Nina did not try to offer some kind of grief counseling, psychological help, or to be able to help them work through some of the grief and everything of the situation. I mean, they were held hostage and their friend was killed, and by all accounts, from what I can tell, they were all pretty much treated like suspects afterwards. I'm reminded of Hoffer and everything, on the body camera as they're running away, and he's talking about how they're all shooters. They're all shooters. It's like, no, there was only one guy in there shooting. Everybody else was hitting their belly. It's clear on the tapes. So it's like there's only one guy shooting. They're all shooters. I mean, it's like every decision made, it just automatically assumes that the people at Eagle Nation Cycles are bad guys. That's what that is, because there was only one person shooting, and it was the hostage taker. And so, and not to mention the fact that once Hoffer was hit in the helmet, you know, and it does appear that it was from Fladoff, judging by the new expert that's come in to analyze the angles, that it was Fladoff that hit Hoffer. But the moment he was hit, he should have been out of the game. And the fact that he was allowed to remain in the game is a shame to the superior officers there that allowed it to happen. Okay? No, it doesn't appear that he ever went and got checked out by anybody medical. But he was asked to not get back involved twice, and did anyway. And so it's my thing that people of Wisconsin should probably, it would work in their favor to get some kind of legislation or some kind of, you know, something passed, a statute of some sort, I don't know, something, but that will prevent officers who have been compromised in the way that Hoffer had been by being shot in the helmet, that they are immediately removed from the situation. Do not pass go. Do not pass 200. You know, do not collect $200. You know, I mean, I'm not saying, you know, take their job or anything necessarily. I'm just saying, once they're hit in the helmet like that, that's it. Go home. Just that's it. Go home. And I truly believe that had Hoffer not been, you know, had not remained in the situation, that it would have turned out a hell of a lot different. A lot less tragic. Now, I accept that police officers have a rough job. And that is a very particularly tense situation, a hostage standoff. Yes, absolutely. But it's not like, this is not somewhere that they'd never been before. It wasn't people they weren't familiar with. They knew the folks at ENC. They knew them. And so it's just more and more unbelievable that Hoffer couldn't recognize that was Michael Funk wearing ENC attire, right? When that was told to 911 long before Hoffer and his commanding officer showed up, that they were told the people there at ENC are wearing Eagle Nation, you know, attire. That Fladoff was wearing it was a long dark coat, I believe, and that's what Fladoff was wearing. Okay, so you see Michael Funk, a man who looks like Michael Funk, and they know, and Hoffer has seen him just 3 months previously, so he sees a man looking like Michael Funk wearing Eagle Nation attire, doesn't offer a warning, but then claims later he did, which leads to other officers perpetuating that lie in the media, until eventually, as Chief Olson says now, they eventually cleared it up and acknowledged that was a mistake and walked it back. Okay, later. But meanwhile, when it was all fresh and happening and the public was interested, they were talking about how the hostage had been warned and that he didn't drop his weapon. Okay, but there was no warning. That's a lie. Okay, yeah, it was an acknowledged mistake, and so now it's just a mistake. But at the time, before it was acknowledged as a mistake, it was a lie. Before it was walked back, it was a lie. Everybody just believed Hoffer and went along with it. I can't believe nobody looked at the tape. It's shocking, but, you know. So, these are some of the things that are going to come out. These are going to be some of the things that are going to be interesting about it, and these are some of the things that I think are going to help with people who watched Making a Murderer, but then maybe went on with their life, that they might catch this one and just have that Wisconsin again moment. You know what I mean? That's what I really kind of hope. So, anyway, that's about it for this one. If you guys haven't already, please hit subscribe, and we'll see you.